January-May 1914. A tense peace in Europe. Peaceful European cities, monarchs at formal events, military parades, maps of alliances. The year 1914 began with an uneasy peace. Europe was divided into two powerful alliance systems, the Triple Entente, Britain, France and Russia. The Triple Alliance, Germany, Austria-Hungary and Italy. Nations were rapidly building up their armies and navies, locked in a dangerous arms race. While politicians spoke of diplomacy, military leaders and nationalists quietly prepared for war. Tensions simmered beneath the surface, but few could predict how close the world was to collapse. June 28, 1914. The spark, assassination in Sarajevo. Archduke Franz Ferdinand, Sarajevo streets, black and white reenactments. On June 28, 1914, Archduke Franz Ferdinand, heir to the Austro-Hungarian throne, was assassinated in Sarajevo, Bosnia. The assassin was Gavrilo Princip, a Bosnian Serb nationalist seeking independence from Austro-Hungarian rule. This single act of violence shocked the world. Austria-Hungary blamed Serbia and demanded justice. Serbia agreed to most demands, but not all. The assassination lit the fuse that would ignite the powder keg of Europe. July 1914, the July crisis. Diplomats, royal telegrams, newspaper headlines, military mobilizations. In July, a diplomatic crisis rapidly escalated. Austria-Hungary, backed by Germany, issued a harsh ultimatum to Serbia. When Serbia's response was deemed insufficient, Austria declared war on Serbia on July 28, 1914. What followed was a domino effect. Russia mobilized to protect Serbia. Germany declared war on Russia. France prepared to support Russia. The world watched as diplomacy failed and alliances transformed into battlegrounds. August 1914. War erupts across Europe. Soldiers marching, trains carrying troops, battlefield preparations, civilians saying goodbye. August marked the official outbreak of World War I. August 1st, Germany declared war on Russia. August 3rd, Germany declared war on France. August 4th, Germany invaded Belgium, violating its neutrality. That same day, Britain declared war on Germany. By mid-August, nearly all of Europe was at war. With machine guns, artillery, and railways, the conflict grew beyond anything the world had seen before. The world would never be the same again. September-October 1914. First battles and the Western Front trenches. Battle of the Marne. Wounded soldiers. Aerial maps. In September, the First Battle of the Marne in France halted the German advance just outside Paris. It was a crucial Allied victory, but at a staggering cost. Both sides dug defensive trenches, creating a deadlocked battlefield known as the Western Front. The war slowed to a crawl, but the killing never stopped. The illusion of a short war had vanished. November-December 1914. A global conflict begins. Ottoman Empire joining, colonial troops, snow-covered trenches. By the end of 1914, the war had spread far beyond Europe. The Ottoman Empire joined the Central Powers, opening new fronts in the Middle East. Colonial soldiers from Africa, India, and Asia were drawn into battle, fighting for empires far from home. World War I was no longer a European war. It had become a global conflict. Soldiers endured mud, hunger, and death as the first brutal winter of war set in. And still, there was no end in sight. Historical significance. World War I. Timeline, maps of alliances, graveyards, peace talks. The outbreak of World War I in 1914 changed the course of history. Over 70 million soldiers would be mobilized. More than 16 million people would die. Empires would collapse, borders would be redrawn, and new ideologies would rise. It began with a bullet, but the war it triggered would define the entire 20th century. Key figures involved archival portraits with nameplates and short bios. Archduke Franz Ferdinand. His assassination triggered the war. Gavrilo Princip, the 19-year-old assassin driven by nationalist ideals. Emperor Franz Joseph, leader of Austria-Hungary, who declared war. Kaiser Wilhelm II. German emperor who supported Austria. Tsar Nicholas II. Russian monarch who mobilized to protect Serbia. British PMHH Asquith and French President Raymond Poincaré. Leaders who brought their nations into the war. Like, share and subscribe for more dramatic turning points in history, told year by year. Comment below. Was World War I truly unavoidable? Or could a different choice in July 1914 have changed the course of history?